Hi everyone. Now let us understand the larger objective of our task 2. Task 2 is designed to help children practice leadership skills through communication, collaboration, creativity and critical thinking. Children practice these skills through experiential learning by observing, sharing, creating and solving problems together. Task 2 also helps children develop awareness about the environment and understand their role in caring for it. Let's understand the flow of the 7 days of task 2. Task 2 runs across 7 days and each day builds on the previous one. Children begin by observing and sharing an object. They question about it. Then they work in groups to create stories through the object. They share their stories and connect them to the environment. They express their ideas through posters. They think about the solution and conservation of the environment. And finally, they reflect on the learning which they get from the task 2. As we understood task 2, let's go in detail and understand what happens on 7 days of task 2. Day 1, object sharing and questioning. On day 1, children bring or choose one object from the environment. They observe the object and answer simple questions about its use and whether it can be reused or recycled. As a volunteer, you encourage children to observe, think and share. Now let's move to day 2. Day 2 is story making in groups. On day 2, children work in groups and create a story using the same object. They practice communication and collaboration by working together. You as a volunteer support teamwork and help children to listen to each other. Welcome to day 3. This is story sharing. On day 3, groups share their stories with everyone. Children may speak confidently, softly, or in their own language. You, as a volunteer, motivate children to share and appreciate every group. Day 4 is connecting to the environment. On day 4, children connect their object and story to the environment. They discuss how daily objects impact nature and life. You as a volunteer guide the discussions and help children think deeper. Day 5 is poster making. On day 5, children express their ideas through making posters. They use drawings and words to show environmental awareness. You, as a volunteer, encourage creativity and support expressions. Day 6 of task 2 is solutions and conservation of environment. On day 6, children think about the solutions and conservation. They discuss small actions they can take at home and school to conserve the environment. You help children connect learning to real life. Our last day of task 2 is reflection and sharing. Day 7 is about reflection. Children share what they learned, what they enjoyed during the task 2. You create a safe and calm space for reflection. Now, few things to remember is, first, point number 1, regular attendance is important. When children attend regularly, they understand the full flow of the task. But if they don't, they miss the flow. And point number 2 is participation. It looks different for every child. Like speaking, listening, drawing and group work are all forms of participation. You have to encourage all of them. And children may express themselves in different languages. Allow them to use the language they are comfortable with. Discipline and violence means children are engaged and involved in the activity. It's not that they are sitting quietly. As a volunteer, your role is to guide, support and encourage so children feel safe, confident, and included. Task 2 helps children observe, think, share, and create together. Through this task, children practice leadership skills by communicating, collaborating, thinking creatively, and solving problems. As a volunteer, your guidance makes learning joyful and meaningful. Thank you for being part of Young Leaders Club and for supporting children in their learning journey. Jai Hind.